One of his ideas, one of his thoughts are in regard to the Federal Reserve. And I think the one thing that I could say unequivocally as I stand here, emphatically, that we need an internal audit, a forensic audit maybe, of the Federal Reserve. I don't know in our history when the last time that was done. I think there have been audits of the Federal Reserve in the past, but maybe not of the type and character that Congressman Ron Paul is calling for. As far as eliminating the Federal Reserve and getting rid of the Federal Reserve and going back to the gold standard, I'm going to have to think long and hard about that. I am thinking about it just as I think about a lot of issues. And I want to understand it better. It's a very complex issue, and obviously we go back to what, 1913 and the creation of the Federal Reserve Act and different iterations of it, and almost every other country has a central bank. Maybe we got ideas originally from the Weimar Republic in Germany, just as we did in regard to Social Security. But I think we need to be very careful of saying, let's throw the baby out potentially with the bathwater. So that today, as I stand here tonight, that's where what my position is in regard to our central bank, the Federal Reserve, which controls, among other things, the money supply and controls the interest rates, the interbank exchange rates, and they do that through their 7 governors and 12 regional Federal Reserve bank presidents in their committee that meets on a monthly basis in New York and makes these decisions. I think all of that needs to be looked at very carefully, because the Federal Reserve is sort of independent of Congress, is it not? And the ability to have that oversight. So again, these are the kinds of issues that I'll be glad to get any information that you can provide for me in regard to that, maybe further clarifying Dr. Paul's position on it. But I think that it's something that is hugely important, and I'm very glad that you brought it up.